Welcome to World Buzz Bulletin. The White House has moved with unprecedented speed to secure Venezuela's vast energy reserves, signaling that the restoration of the oil sector is the centerpiece of its strategy for the South American nation. With Nicolás Maduro in a New York detention center and the U.S.-led Provisional Authority taking the reins in Caracas, President Trump has made no secret of his goal to transform Venezuela back into a primary energy hub for the Western Hemisphere. However, energy experts and geopolitical analysts are divided on whether this ambitious plan can overcome a decade of systemic decay and international resistance. The Trump administration's roadmap focuses on the immediate depoliticization of PDVSA, the state oil giant. The plan involves installing a board of American and expatriate Venezuelan executives to oversee a massive infusion of private capital. By lifting all sanctions on the oil sector while maintaining a strict blockade on unauthorized exports, Washington hopes to redirect heavy crude flows toward U.S. Gulf Coast refineries, which are specifically designed to process Venezuela's thick sulfurous oil. The feasibility of this plan faces three critical hurdles: infrastructure deterioration. Years of underinvestment and the brain drain of skilled engineers have left refineries and pumping stations in a state of near collapse. Experts estimate that restoring production to its 1990s peak of 3 million barrels per day would require at least $100 billion in investment and nearly a decade of reconstruction. The gray market and global rivals. For years, Caracas has relied on ghost fleets and back-channel deals with Beijing and Moscow to bypass sanctions. Forcing these established buyers out of the market while the U.S. takes control of the assets risks a direct diplomatic and potentially naval confrontation with rival superpowers. Internal sabotage. While the military high command has largely remained quiet, the presence of armed collectivos and loyalist holdouts in the oil-producing regions poses a constant threat of pipeline sabotage and worker strikes, which could paralyze operations even under U.S. supervision. Despite these challenges, the White House remains bullish. Administration officials argue that the sheer logic of the market will prevail, as the promise of stable wages in U.S. dollars attracts workers back to the fields. If successful, the plan would not only provide a massive boost to the American energy economy but also provide the necessary revenue to fund the broader reconstruction of Venezuela. However, if the infrastructure proves too damaged or the security situation remains volatile, the oil gamble could leave Washington responsible for a failing state with no clear exit strategy. Thank you for watching World Buzz Bulletin.